Please welcome to the stage the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We have Build It Leonardo, Build It Michelangelo, Build It Donatello, and Build It Raphael. This line of figures is currently showing up at Dollar Tree stores for $1.25 a piece. They're put out by Just Play. They're the same group that recently put out some G.I. Joe sets that I think a lot of us were less than enthusiastic about. But for $1.25, I'll try anything. So let's take a look. Inside, you're going to find one package of about 30-ish pieces to put this teenage turtle together, along with one instruction pamphlet that is challenging to open, to say the least. And a little bit of wasted space here on the back, but great vintage cartoon art there. It's almost worth the admission right there. And you got the instructions on the back. So we're going to go ahead and throw this guy together. Each of these turtles are the identical build, with the exception, of course, of their colors and their belt symbol. Here you have Leonardo completely put together. These figures feature some articulation, but limited at best. When you're looking at these figures in comparison to a minifig, which we'll show a little bit later, there's a clear winner. Now, I do like the fact that they do come with two sets of eyes for the bandana. I opted for the more cartoon set of eyes, but if you stick it on something else, know that it's a son of a gun to get off. But there we go. We did it. We broke a thumbnail, but we're good. We're going to survive. We push on for our collection. Now, they got articulation at the arms, at the knees, ankles. I don't quite know what those are. And a little bit, it's stiff, but a little bit at the hips there. I won't lie, these figures, each of them fell apart about 3 times while I was building it. So that is the problem. I mean, with the limited amount of pieces you get for each figure, of course, they're not going to be as stable as a Lego or a Mega build. But here you see all 4 of the team getting ready to kick some foot butt, even though there are no villains that I know in this line. Donatello, his legs were pretty loose, but he does have his classic purple bandana and his bow staff. Next, we'll take a look at Raphael, actually. Let's take a look at Raphael. Now, you'll notice Raphael, he's got some text on the bottom of his front shell there. That's because he was actually short a piece. And so they each include this extra piece, which you'd think is a stand, but look at it, they got no peg holes in their feet. So I don't really know what the heck it's for, but I had to substitute it for his front shell. And then lastly, we have Michelangelo with what looks more like blasters than nunchucks. I like to think of them as dual John Wick blasters there, but the squad is all set up. Now, as I like to do is when I share, I also like to compare, and here it is with a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle animated series, 2012 series figure, Leonardo. And you can say it's really night and day. These are not compatible in the slightest when it comes to size-wise. So, you know, they both are a little limited in articulation. The minifig can't move his arms back because of his shell, but if you're buying these for a kid, knock yourself out. You can't go wrong with $1.25. If you love the art on the package, maybe that's worth your $1.25. But for me, these are probably a pass. These are going to go in the toy bin for the next toy show. But nonetheless, thanks so much for watching, and we'll be back after these messages.